Pakistan, a country with a super long history, has amazing secrets. UNESCO World Heritage Sites. These special places tell stories of really old civilizations and how creative people were. From the busy city of Mohenjo-Daro to the peaceful mountains of Takhti-Bahi, we'll see amazing buildings and holy places. We'll see places that have seen kings and queens come and go. Come with us as we explore Pakistan and discover the stories written in stone and kept alive by its people. Imagine a city full of people, where the air is filled with the sounds of daily life. The streets are busy with shoppers haggling for goods, and artists showcasing their crafts. This was Mohenjo-Daro, a bustling metropolis from the Indus Valley civilization, thriving over 4,500 years ago. Here we see how advanced this civilization was. They had streets laid out like a checkerboard, sophisticated drainage systems for water, and even public baths for hygiene and socializing. The remains of houses, granaries for storing food, and a massive citadel tell us about their way of life and governance. These ruins reveal a society that was incredibly smart, organized, and forward-thinking. Mohenjo-Daro is more than just a collection of old bricks. It is a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of its people. It reminds us that even the grandest civilizations are built one brick at a time, with each brick representing a dream, a hope, and a vision for the future. Each dream, no matter how small, contributed to the grandeur of this ancient city. Walking through these ruins today, we can almost hear the echoes of the past, children laughing, merchants calling out, and the hum of daily life. Mohenjo-Daro stands as a poignant reminder that while empires may not last forever, the spirit and strength of the people endure through time. High up on a mountain, Takhti-Bahi looks over the valley. It shows how strong faith can be, and how peaceful Buddha's teachings are. This old Buddhist place, from the 1st century, was where monks went to learn and find peace. Beautiful carvings on the walls show stories from Buddha's life. They remind us how art can last forever. Looking out at the valley, we can see why Takhti-Bahi was a special peaceful place. It shows the power of believing in something. You can almost hear the monks chanting, "It's a place for peace and quiet." Taxila was a city where people traded, empires fought, and different cultures met. It was a bustling hub of activity, a melting pot where the East met the West and ideas flowed freely. The city's strategic location made it a vital center for commerce and cultural exchange. It was a place for learning new things and sharing ideas. Scholars from various regions gathered here, bringing with them diverse knowledge and perspectives. The intellectual atmosphere was vibrant and dynamic. For many years, from the 6th century BCE to the 5th century CE, Taxila was famous for its universities and monasteries. These institutions were renowned for their rigorous academic standards and attracted students from far and wide. Smart people and students came from everywhere. They traveled long distances, often facing numerous challenges, to be part of this esteemed educational community. Imagine the exciting talks in those halls. The lecture halls were filled with animated discussions, debates, and the exchange of groundbreaking ideas. People from different places shared ideas and changed the world. The cross-pollination of thoughts and philosophies led to significant advancements in various fields, including science, mathematics, and philosophy. Here we see the remains of big universities and monasteries. These ruins stand as a testament to the city's glorious past and its role as a beacon of knowledge. They show how much people wanted to learn and understand. The artifacts and remnants of these institutions reveal a deep-seated passion for education and intellectual growth. Taxila reminds us that education is important. It highlights the enduring value of knowledge and the impact it can have on society. It can build civilizations and help people get along. Education fosters understanding, cooperation, and harmony among diverse cultures. Walking through Taxila, we remember Buddha's words, "Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened." This wisdom encapsulates the spirit of Taxila, where knowledge was shared freely, illuminating countless minds. Imagine a world of beautiful Mughal gardens, big forts, and stories from the past. These gardens are not just patches of greenery, they are meticulously designed landscapes that tell tales of a bygone era. This is Lahore, the city of gardens. A city where every corner holds a piece of history, and every garden whispers secrets of the Mughal Empire. The Mughal Empire made it a special place. Their architectural genius and love for nature are evident in every structure and garden. In Lahore, the Lahore Fort is huge. This fort stands as a testament to the grandeur and might of the Mughal rulers. It has palaces, mosques, and gardens. Each corner of the fort tells a story of royal life, religious devotion, and artistic brilliance. It shows how grand and powerful the Mughal Empire was. The architecture is not just about beauty, it's about showcasing power and vision. Emperors lived there, armies marched there, and history was made there. The fort is a living museum of the past, but the Shalimar Gardens are a beautiful, peaceful place. These gardens were designed to be a paradise on earth, a retreat from the chaos of life. That's where you can really see Mughal art. The intricate designs and careful planning reflect the artistic sensibilities of the Mughal era. Imagine walking through these gardens, smelling jasmine and roses, and hearing the fountains. It's an experience that engages all your senses. The Shalimar Gardens, with their perfect shapes, waterfalls, and colorful flowers, were like a little piece of heaven. They were designed to be a feast for the eyes and a balm for the soul. Exploring Lahore shows us that history isn't just about dates and wars, it's about the people who lived, loved, and made a difference. It's about the legacy they left behind in the form of these magnificent gardens and forts. Rohtas Fort stands tall on the Potohar Plateau. It's a strong fort showing how smart and skilled the builders were in the 1500s. King Sher Shah Suri built Rohtas Fort to keep enemies out. Its huge walls go on for miles with strong towers and gates. Imagine armies marching, then seeing the huge Rohtas Fort. Soldiers were ready to fight from the high walls. This fort is a masterpiece. It has thick walls, strong towers, and even a way to collect rainwater. Inside, there are mosques, wells, and a place for travelers to rest. People lived and worked safely inside. Exploring Rohtas Fort takes us back in time, to a time of empires and battles, bravery and strength. In the quiet desert of Sindh, Makli Hill is a huge and amazing cemetery. It's so special it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. For 400 years, from the 1300s to the 1700s, kings, holy people, and everyday people were buried at Makli Hill. Their tombs stand in the desert. Imagine a city of the dead, with tombs everywhere. Each tomb shows the art and building styles of the time. The carvings, tiles, and domes show different cultures that influence Sindh. Makli Hill reminds us that life ends, but we can remember the past and think about what we'll leave behind. At Makli Hill, each tomb is a work of art. They show the skills and traditions of long ago. Here in the quiet desert, we see art made of stone. Many different styles are mixed together, showing the different cultures of Sindh. The tombs of kings and queens have fancy carvings, big domes, and shiny tiles. They show power and riches. The tombs of Sufi saints are simple and peaceful. They show faith and devotion. These tombs are more than just graves. They show how much people wanted to create beauty, leave something behind, and honor the people who came before them. Lahore Fort and the Shalimar Gardens are some of the best examples of how grand the Mughal Empire was. They're UNESCO World Heritage Sites and remind us of a time long ago. Lahore Fort has big walls, grand gates, and beautiful palaces. It was where the Mughal emperors lived and ruled. Imagine Mughal emperors dressed in fancy clothes and jewels walking through the fort. Servants took care of their every need, but the Shalimar Gardens are calm and beautiful. That's where you can really see Mughal art. Lahore Fort and the Shalimar Gardens aren't just old buildings. They show us the lasting impact of the Mughal Empire. Thatta is on the Indus River. It used to be the capital of Lower Sindh. It's not as grand as it used to be, but Thatta still has interesting stories and a long history. Imagine Thatta when it was busy. Ships from far away came to its port. The markets were full of interesting things. The streets were crowded with traders, artists, and travelers. Thatta was on the trade routes between Central Asia and India, so it was a place where different cultures met. Ideas, languages, and art all mixed together. Thatta isn't as important as it once was, but it still has an important history. It reminds us that even empires can disappear, but their stories still matter. Hingol National Park is in Balochistan, where the Makran coast meets the mountains. It's a beautiful place with old legends and lots of natural and cultural wonders. Imagine a place shaped by time and weather. Huge cliffs over the ocean, canyons made by rivers and wide open plains. You can only hear the wind and the birds. Here you can find mud volcanoes in a rock formation called the Princess of Hope. It looks like a princess looking out at the sea. Hingol National Park is where nature and culture come together, where the past and present meet. and where the stories of old civilizations are part of the land. We've traveled all over Pakistan exploring its UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We've seen the power of history, the art of long ago, and why it's important to protect these special places. These sites aren't just old ruins. They connect us to our shared human story. They inspire us and remind us how strong people can be. By protecting these sites, we honor the people who came before us. We make sure that future generations can enjoy their beauty and learn from their stories. I hope you'll learn more about the history and culture of Pakistan. Explore these amazing places yourself. Help protect our shared history. Thanks for coming with me on this journey. Subscribe for more videos about world heritage and culture.